Man, this game is odd. Oh, I didn't notice you there. Hi, Lytane here, and this is the start of my new show, Is It Worth It? Where I'm going to go through a lot of nostalgic pop culture media, including TV shows, movies, and video games, in order to find out, is it truly worth your time? Because there is a lot of crap things out there, and I want to go through them all and find out, is it worth going back to? And with that, let's begin. The very first thing I'd like to go through is Oddworld Abe's Oddysee. This was a game released by Oddworld inhabitants all the way back in 1997. It was the first part of a quintology that sadly wasn't actually given to us. In this game you control Abe, a humble slave worker in a meat factory called Rupture Farms. On a normal night cleaning he notices a board meeting where they are coming up with the next big food product. And it just so happens to turn out to be Abe's people, Mudokons, on a stick. Instead of staying there, Abe must now escape the factory, save his fellow workers and reunite with his people in the wild, and perhaps even fulfill a prophecy or two, all while trying not to die. Abe is a 2D puzzle platformer that has emphasis on stealth and learning enemy patterns. You thought Dark Souls was the game that killed you a lot? Ha! No, this one does. I would like to call this game a trial and die game. Every new room or area that you decide to explore, you will die in. And then when you finally figure out how to get through that room, you go to the next one to explore, and then you die. And it repeats over and over again, explore and die, until you figure out exactly what you're meant to do. Well, this place looks safe. Wonder what's off on the next screen. Ah! Not safe.
Wait.
Abe controls well, with a dedicated run and sneak button, a hop button, and he can throw items and roll. The most unique thing about Abe though is that he can chant to possess enemies. Doing so lets you control them, kill other enemies, use levers and get around the map, and even bash your fellow slaves if you're that sadistic. Being a platform game, the controls are tight, and you never feel like they are weighing you down, which is really good because there are some very difficult puzzles and areas of this game. Some of the difficulty is more in saving your fellow Mudokons than it is actually figuring out how to get through it yourself. You can only talk to one at a time, and they follow you without much thought for self-preservation. They get killed so easily in this game, and if you're going to go for the perfect ending of saving them all, then this can get pretty frustrating. Hello. Hello. Follow me. Okay. Look out for that saw. What saw? Come on, really? Alright, gotta restart. The cutscenes in the story are very well done, and you can't help but fall in love with Abe and his silliness. There are a variety of enemies in great locations, the puzzles are well thought out, and a few of them have different ways of completing them, which is always a plus. Then there are secrets galore. Many hidden locations are found by jumping into nothing, pressing down on a certain random part of the screen, and so many of them are so well hidden that back in the day before the internet, there used to be rumors all going around like, oh, if you press down on this screen then you will get a secret, or if you jump off into this nothingness you'll get a secret. I would kill myself quite a few times trying to figure these out. One sticking point though for a lot of modern gamers are the graphics. This was a very early PS1 game, but the graphics aren't the best. The pre-rendered cutscenes are very good, but the actual in-game graphics aren't the greatest. Personally, graphics aren't something that makes or breaks a game for me, so they don't bother me in the slightest, but I can understand if people have an issue with this. This game did get a remake on the PS4 and PC with a game called New and Tasty that enhanced the graphics, added more secrets if that's even possible, and gameplay elements, some of which I didn't like. Like the fact that there is no dedicated hop button. That got me killed a few times. But overall, they did a fantastic job on the remake. I say that Oddworld Abe's Oddysee is a very high worth it. If you like puzzles and puzzle games like Portal, then you would definitely love this. Even though there is a remake on the PS4, this game still holds up because it has much different gameplay and puzzles compared to the remake. So I would say go out and play it today. So what do you guys think? Just leave anything in the comments below if you think that Oddworld is definitely a game that is worth playing again or not. And don't forget guys to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. The film has a lot of plot holes and a lot of plots that don't go anywhere, and overall, like I said, it could have been done better. It looks fantastic. The cinematography